Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I will not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. If it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself because words only hurt whenever they are true. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. Can you do me a favor? Go to Instagram and follow me on Instagram and share this video. All right, guys. Today we're going to be talking about why a man is the most attractive whenever his clothes match his personality. I'm going to repeat, clothes matching personality. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because image is everything. That's one thing that I can say about Kevin. He's really good at that, stressing that image. But when it comes to image, you can overdo image or you can underdo image. Now, image is a big thing. But what most people do whenever it comes to image is that you go through the process of trying to discover who you are. But instead of discovering who you are, what you do is you find somebody that you're infatuated with, somebody that you like, somebody that if you had the choice to be somebody overnight, you would choose that person. But what you're not realizing is that you're choosing to be somebody else's personality until you discover your own personality. This is why it's very important for people to get out and get life experiences so you can understand exactly who you are, where you want to be, and where you want to go. But when it comes to imagery, too many people try to buy their image. They try to portray an image to what they want people to look at them as. But when you start doing that, you actually start being fake. When your personality and your clothes don't match, it makes you look like a sheep, like you're trying to be something that you're not. This is how a lot of kids that are in gangs get hurt quicker because they try to act like they tough, they try to dress like they tough, but they hearts are really, really weak. It's the same when you have a lot of guys that run out here and get a lot of designer clothes thinking that it makes them, but if you don't have the right body for those designer clothes, then it's gonna make you look like a clown and it's gonna make you look bad just from an imagery before anyone says anything to you. So today we're gonna be breaking down those little details as to why a man is the most attractive when your clothes and your personality fit. Let's get to it, okay? First, it helps you to find your league and personalities that you're going to attract. What do I mean? A lot of you guys are introverts, so you spend a lot of time alone. You spend a lot of time by yourself, so you distance yourself from the outside world. But in reality, you really want to go back into the real world. You really want to have a life because the internet is becoming very, very, very repetitive. So going back out in the outside world, a lot of you guys don't understand what to do, what to be, because you've taken on so many personalities online. So going back into the world, you have to understand, if you're looking to have friends, the type of people you are going to dress a certain type of way. And then you're going to be attracted to those people. You would notice all the guys that wear the long gold chains and the baggy pants and the clothes, they all attract the same type of people around them. They attract the same type of women around them and go through the same problems. So you have to understand, your image is going to actually identify the league that you're supposed to be in. That's going to help with women. Like I tell you guys, you have too many apples that are trying to get oranges to like them. And the reason why you're trying to get those oranges to like you is because you just like the way she looked. You're not even taking into play of who she is, what type of identity she has, or who she identifies with. So we have a lot of relationships problems because of that. And why is it because of that? Because of immaturity. But when you learn to dress a certain type of way, and put it like this, you could be a nerd too, but if you learn to dress a certain type of way that fits who you are, the comfortability of who you are, then you're gonna attract a woman that attracts to that. What am I saying? I know a lot of millionaires, and a lot of you out there know a lot of millionaires too. Millionaires don't live their life like a rap video. Millionaires don't live their life like Floyd Mayweather. Millionaires don't live their life, let's say, like Kevin Samuels, with the image, with the cologne, with the clothes. Like, I'm just giving different personalities out there. But most millionaires don't live like that. Most millionaires are regular people that wear regular clothes, not even name brand clothes, or even care about the little bitty things that shallow people care about. So if you walk around as a shallow person, but deep down in your heart, you're saying you're humble, but you think that type of person gets attention, you're going to come off fake and you're going to attract the wrong people into your life. If you're a nerd, be a nerd, do nerd stuff. But you guys don't want to be seen as the personality that you are. You want to be looked at as something else. Why? Because that something else looks like it gets respect. But what you're not realizing is you're looking at a whole different league. You're looking at commercials, you're looking at music, you're looking at TVs and movies, you're looking at the ads on Instagram, and you're saying, hey, people out here are doing that. No, those things are to convince you that people are out here doing that. The people that are really doing it are broke people that are trying to look rich. Rich people don't ever try to look rich. They don't never try to look rich. So understand, if you learn to wear humble clothes because you're a humble person, you're going to attract a humble woman. If you're a humble person and you run out here wearing clothes that attract pretty much bad women, you're going to get the same flow over and over and over again. Next, fitment. All right, what do I mean by fitment? Fitment is going to explain how you feel inside and where your brain's at. Let's say you're an out of shape person, right? And you go to put on designer clothes that are designed for little men, but you're a big guy, and the only reason you buying it is because you're expensive. You're going to look like a clown. Why? Because your clothes are not going to look right on you. If your clothes do not look right on you, people automatically start to look down on you. It's the same thing when you see a guy walking around with his underwear showing and his pants are down around his butt. You're going to automatically assume that that person is stupid, especially when the clothes don't even fit. So for a lot of you larger guys out there, stop wearing small designer clothes. You're messing up your image. It's making you look like you're sloppy. It's making you look like you're not even looking in the mirror. And the reason why most men ignore this is because it makes you feel a certain type of way. That's where the brainwash is at with the movies, the ads, trying to convince you that something's gonna happen. Hey, you get the new Jordans, you're gonna be special. You get the new Gucci shirt, you're gonna be special. You get the new this, you're gonna be special. But if you put it on and you look ridiculous, you're going to look like a clown. A lot of fashion models out there don't even wear designer clothes whenever they're not doing a runway shoot. Why? Because the man has to make the clothes. The clothes cannot make the man. Let's start off by saying that now. The man has to make the clothes. The clothes cannot make the man. Trying to get the clothes to make you is setting you up to go backwards. You're going to spend more on jewelry. You're going to spend more on watches. You're going to spend more on clothes. You're going to spend more on shoes. Then you're going to spend more on hairdos. Then you're going to spend more on accessories. If you stop and break that down, who does the same thing as that? A woman. A woman. How could you expect to be attractive if you're doing the same things as a woman? The only type of woman that you're going to attract is a woman that is into all that stuff. The woman that's into all that kind of stuff is the worst woman to be with. Isn't that what we talk about on these channels? The worst type of woman to be with has those characteristic traits. Learn to dress you. Learn to dress comfortable. If wearing a Superman shirt and a pair of slacks and some regular tennis shoes, it defines you, wear that. Why? Because you have to learn who you are. The problem that guys are facing, you're an apple trying to get an orange to like you. Try to find another apple. You don't want the other apple. Why you don't want the other apple? Because you don't jerk off to the other apple every day like you do the oranges. You guys ever notice in this space, we're only talking about bad women. We're only talking about the worst type of women that you guys are giving a one-size-fit-all to all women. If you go to my second channel, you see how many car shows I go to? There's always women there. There's always guys there with their girlfriends. Why? Good-looking women like to be around activity. That's simple. Life is totally different in real life than what it is when you get brainwashed online and caught up in between an imagery that doesn't exist, that only exists in rap videos. One of the main things you guys got to gain in order to gain confidence, you have to gain knowledge. And I'm going to tell you this. A lot of you guys are smarter than me whenever it comes to women. A lot of you guys, you have more confidence than me. I can tell by the way you talk. You know that. There ain't no way you've been watching these channels and you're just dumb. It doesn't work that way. You guys are smart. Start dressing to your personality. Stop overdressing or underdressing looking like a clown. When you start to know who you are, then you address the way you want to be, and life is a lot simpler. The difference between me and you, I just have a lot of ambition to actually get out and do what I want to do. All right? Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels, and definitely go follow me on Instagram, and make sure you look at the videos on my second channel. My second channel ain't much about women, but it ain't nothing about women, but you get to see that I back up everything that I talk about. I don't run around here trying to tell you guys, oh, I'm some big time money making dude and I'm this. I'm a regular Joe that know how to get money, save my money. I'm a minimalist. I don't even have furniture in my house. So understand that. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.